So we'll get right to it. Obviously, to recap, Sal got approached by management. Gave him a VIP pass, invited him to the after party. Also let him know that there was going to be a 3-hour show. Fell Dog was going live.
A bit of an endeavor.
Yeah, a little bit of a self-indulgence, if you will. So then Fell Dog came out. The lights went off. And I will honestly say that opening music video was inspiring. It got me so pumped for the show, and it was hilarious. And not intentionally hilarious.
Not intentionally hilarious.
But hilarious for any of us that know kind of, because the nervousness, back to the nervousness that Lou and I were feeling, and I really dealt with this, I was like, are we just being fucking mean and showing up and being like, this guy sucks, this is, but then you realize, and it kind of shed some light on this guy and my girlfriend who had no experience with this, I kind of tried to brush her up before the concert, she goes, oh, this dude is a raging egomaniac. Like, this is a raging, and Black Lou, you were new to kind of the whole thing, did you feel that way walking in too?
That he was a raging egomaniac?
Yeah.
100%.
Like, from the beginning of the show, you're like, oh, this is crazy.
Just from the intro, the whole intro.
Well, that brings us to the intro video.
I'd like to do, before we watch this intro video, because the intro is something that's done by a lot of performers, is where there's a hype video before you come out.
You have it?
That gives your stats. Christine, can you actually see if you could find a whole hype video? I bet online.
I'll tell you a great one that I remember.
No, but I was going to say, bring up Kevin Hart's trailer for his thing. Bring up Dice Clay hype video.
Kendrick Lamar's for when we saw him at Bonnaroo. Kendrick Lamar had a hype video.
Yeah.
Where it was like Dre beats, and it was them going into Compton via helicopter.
We do a hype video.
You guys do a hype? Yeah, the Jokers.
I don't mean a hype
video.
The
Tenderloins Live.
I'm not talking about a hype video. A hype video I'm fine with. It's not. I'm talking about.
Well, I should call us an intro video. It's not.
No, but I'm fine with all those things. I'm talking about the specific kind, which is the stats. Like a hype about like how badass.
Yeah, what you're about to see.
And so Kevin Hart's What Now? Christine, you got that? Bring that up, and then I know there's Dice has one too.
Oh, this is the trailer just for it.
No, yeah, get past the little that whole part. Keep going. The biggest show of all time. It's not, Jesus Christ, that is hyped up. Yeah, stand-up's first mogul. It says at one point it's like 25 million, like in ticket sales.
Hypercharge. I mean, that's insane that he did a fucking football stadium.
All right.
Well, one of those are quotes. One of those are quotes by, most of those are quotes by magazines. And maybe this isn't even like the right, what's the special before this where it really gives his like.
The credits.
It goes, it's like $50 million in tickets sold.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like this one.
I don't think so.
This is the one that we saw the trailer when we were watching the movie. We were with Ari, remember, and he stood up and came over. Isn't that what you're thinking of?
Well, that's what's happening. This is this football stadium. Either way.
Yeah.
He sold that football stadiums all over the country, and it says something about that, too.
Yeah. So you're saying the stats before a video.
Well, do you have a Dice Clay hype video? Dice Clay had one, and even with him, where some people will laugh at Dice for whatever reason, like shit on him. Dice Clay, it's like sold out Madison Square Garden, like 12 shows in 4 minutes. Yeah. Sold out, like, you know. Whatever those crazy numbers, like, and
Dan Soder apologizing to waitresses since he started headlining. Dan Soder still doesn't have the balls to tell his management not to have condos on the road. Dan Soder definitely will do a meet and greet because he's got nothing else.
He's just gonna go home and eat a hoagie.
Hundreds of dollars in tickets sold. Hours of PlayStation 4 played.
Well, that's. Were you able to find the entire Corey Feldman thing?
Days gripped by paranoia.
Multiple days.
Yeah, multiple days lost to depression and paranoia. Are you ready, DC Draft House, to watch 50 minutes of scrambled material because he's afraid you watch the Netflix special and thinks that you hate all the bits? You can't find the Dice
You can't find
video?
a Corey Feldman one, though?
Well, the point... Oh, I mean, the Corey Feldman one is...
It's got to be out there on the internet. Like someone...
No.
Corey Feldman intro?
I whispered to my girlfriend halfway through the show, I go, one call to a pirate, copyright lawyer, and this whole show gets shut down. All the videos that he shows.
Oh, my God.
You can be like, Universal Pictures, do you know who's playing clips of your movie Lost Boys?
First of all, every video is like...
There's no way copyright's out on that.
Forget the copyright. It's like bad copies of the videos.
You hear him doing...
And they have it, even like a music video he played in the background. I had like the Friday Night Videos like stamp on it.
Dude, that's great.
His own movies are... Now look, like Rob Zombie uses like old footage from movies in his thing. But like he makes them look like... do you know what I mean? Like he does stuff to them. Like they're remastered or retouched or whatever to like...
So let's try to find, Christine, you have just that little clip that made us laugh. So he plays an intro video.
I remember my favorite stat.
Okay, because the intro video is...
But like there was no announcer for the video, right?
No,
It started playing a scene from one of his movies.
Lost Boys, I think. No, it wasn't.
No.
It was...
Or just, no, it was like just like a trail of like interviews with him and stuff like that. It was little pieces of movies.
But that's exactly what it was, where it was like, Corey Feldman on the Today Show, and then in between it was like, top box office hit star for 25 years. What were some of the stats? There was also misspelling that my girlfriend caught. She goes, that was misspelled. She goes,
what was it?
Improper grammar. That's what it was. She goes, they used Y-O-U-R as opposed to Y-O-U-R-E.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
One said has performed for thousands and thousands of
This
people.
is
Yes.
bad quality, but it...
I just want this, what it says.
Oh, man, they have it? Someone put it up on YouTube. Hit play. Let's see if... So it's clips.
You start to believe the hype, though.
Yes.
That's the weird thing.
I mean,
just
it got
clips
me
in.
excited.
It says, as a musician, artist, writer, producer. That's a lot.
I mean,
Come on, go on,
what
motherfucker.
idiot didn't tape the screen?
I don't know, but they got smoke at their show. We didn't get smoke at our shows since he was 5 years
Performing on
old.
stage since he was 5 years old.
He's appeared in countless music videos.
With artists including
Then they just name
Katy Perry.
They just name 100 artists.
Yeah.
And then he shows the video.
Yeah, but you guys are being great announcers right now. Like, couldn't they put fucking Shallow
Michael-
Stevens on this thing? Like,
Michael
nobody's
Jackson.
saying it.
Yeah, but it's the weird. It's like
Bragging about himself in words.
Mac Miller and Moby
It's name dropping, which becomes a theme of the show.
and Newfound Glory.
That's my favorite.
I probably would have left that one off the list. I'm like, guys, I think we could scrap the Newfound
Yeah,
Glory.
Newfound
You know, he
Glory.
threw up Fred Durst, Skrillex, too.
Yes.
Also,
Skrillex was that
no,
time
that's
that
who
he
he's-
got called on stage by accident.
The hype video goes on and on. It's great.
I mean, it is.
Now here's him performing. He shows a video of him performing on today's show.
I mean, I felt like I couldn't wait for him after this watch.
Oh no, I was. It worked.
Make
I
no
got
mistake,
hyped.
it succeeds.
Yeah, I mean, we can make criticisms of the video, but it does work. You get hyped to see... Oh, his project, Corey's Angels, has had a surge of love and support from his peers in the industry. What a fucking bananas thing to put on an intro video.
Slow that
When
down.
you're
Slow
like-
that down and do that one again because
He goes,
I don't know if
his-
people are going to get what this is about to be a list of.
He goes, his project, Corey's Angels, has had a surge of love and support from his peers in the industry, including
Up to and including.
So this is just
Miley Cyrus, Kesha, Pink, and even Paris Jackson. He has been recognized and has worked with some of the world's biggest acts of our time.
Pause it. Pause it. Even Paris Jackson. That's Paris Jackson. Even Paris Jackson said good stuff. Like in his mind, he's like.
Yeah.
The daughter of the man everyone says I'm stealing from is saying I'm killing it.
Yeah.
Right. It's also just a list of people, and I'm pretty sure it was public. Like some of them tweeted support because when he got the backlash,
Yeah,
they
because he was
tweeted support.
crying on a video.
Right, right. But like he's naming everyone who.
That's and I think what you're bringing up right now is one of the reasons why I realized last night that the jokes we make about him is okay because there is an awareness, but he bends it to be, it's like a cocky awareness. Like he takes that, them being like, hey man, you're just out there doing your music, and most people will be like, thanks a lot, that means it. But he goes, see, they dig what I do. So he takes it and uses it for himself, and that's when you're like, you're a dickhead. You're a dickhead
This
for
guy
doing that.
recognizes genius.
Yeah, this guy gets it. Stephanie Falcone says, if you guys don't create a at the Bonfire SXM hype video for your live shows, I don't know why we're here anymore.
She's right.
She is 1,000% right. And by the way, we should just list the people that we've been near in proximity.
Oh my God, the game.
Oh,
The game.
Rob Thomas.
Well, the last title
We've been
card.
turned down for interviews by the following: Lily Tomlin,
Judith Light.
Corey Feldman.
And the Angels.
Mac Miller, and Kobe.
Full circle.
Stephanie Falcone, you just made a wonderful point and gave Jacob a very hard job to do now.
Yeah.
Your hype
You got a week
video.
and a half.
Your hype video should be all stats against played like Feldman stats in relation to you.
Yeah, exactly. And how terrible we are.
Completely unaware of our listenership.
Yeah. Watches too
We
many.
don't get the numbers.
Watches too many videos and doesn't explain what's happening in
Has
them.
blocked dozens of Bonfire.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 0 and 30 million listeners.
Yeah, perfect. Shit like that.
We only know how many people subscribe to Sirius XM. Somewhere between 0 and 30 million.
Little to no show prep.
The number one and only talk show on Comedy Central Radio.
Do you think I give a crap